In last week's video, you saw us transform this clean slate of a home office into our cozy podcast studio. Now in part 2, we'll be finishing the room completely, focusing on this side of the room, which we've been calling our co-working space. So last night, as you saw, I spent like all night painting these shelves that I built. So I didn't record the process of building them because it was kind of like the same as the shelves that you saw in the last video, and it was just a lot of math. And anyway, I spent last night painting them. I did the first coat of paint, so I think I need to touch up some spots. Like some of the front of these shelves need to be caulked again because there's just like a lot of kind of imperfections that you probably can't even see, but I just want it to look good. So I'm probably gonna do a second coat on just the most important parts. I probably won't do a second coat on these that are gonna crisscross in the yarn storage on either side because it's mostly gonna be covered and it just doesn't need, I just really don't think it needs a second coat. The first coat went on really well. And then after I do that, I'm really excited to put this room back together because it has been a long time coming. I just like want this room to be done so badly. I'll like come down and want to sit at my desk and I can't. And I'm really excited for this to be done. And also, even more importantly, I'm excited to organize my yarn into these freaking thingies. I can't wait. And I probably need more yarn to make them look good. So yeah, if I have to buy more yarn, so be it. But then you'll see what the entire room looks like because you saw the podcast studio in the last video. If you did not watch that, definitely go back and watch my previous video of doing like the rest of the room, which ended up being like this whole corner is basically the podcast studio. Or set or whatever you want to call it. It's so cozy. We're recording our first episode like here tomorrow and I just can't wait. It's hard to know if caulk is going to make it better or worse. Like I don't want it to look really textured. Just trying to like fill in the holes, but then I don't know, when I like wipe off the extras, am I just wiping off what I just did? If anyone's an expert with that kind of thing, let me know if you have tips. Okay, so we'll wait for that to dry. While that's drying, I'm gonna get this side. I think this is one of the more important ones to get like 2 coats on because you see it right when you walk in the door. This is what I use for painting like smaller things like this, like not giant walls or anything, but this little bucket with the liners, you just get the reusable liners and it has like, you can dip it and then like kind of roll it to get it even. And I've used this so many times since moving to our house. So it's a good method. I hope standing under a ladder isn't bad luck because I have stood under this ladder like 17 times during this project. I should probably wait for Jake to do this, but I'm impatient. Can you help me?
Do you end up painting it again?
Just touching some things up.
Yeah, okay.
And now I'm gonna put those things in, and then like I need to paint the edges of them that face us.
You're doing amazing. When do you want to do smoothie bowl?
I think even just the small extra layer of paint is making these a little snug. Okay, thank God. How is this so off? That is not even close to fitting. Okay, in order to get this piece to fit, I need to trim it. But do you see how it comes to a point like this? That's so that they like fit together nicely in the grid. And so I need to figure out on my saw, I know there's a way to do it, but I have never done it, a way to do angles like this. So I gotta assume that this is a 45-degree angle, like two 45-degree angles. If it's not, then that'll be close enough at least. So let's figure this out. Okay, so I think it's back here. So I loosened this. Yeah, there we go. So 15, 45 is here, like all the way. Then, wow, this is terrifying. Let's see where this is gonna go. Maybe that's too much. Is 45 too much? Oh, 45 is there. Oh my God. Get it to stay there. Okay, let's try this. Jake would yell at me if he saw this video and I wasn't wearing gloves, so. Wow. I'm proud of myself. Yikes. Here's what it looks like. So it's not perfect. So let's take off just a little bit more. I keep doing too much. Before I take any more off, I'm gonna see how this looks. Let's see. I guess I probably should have taken a little off both sides instead of a lot off one side, because now this middle part doesn't match up. So these angles look bigger. I don't know. Let me try a few more. Woo! Okay. It's not perfect, but it's in. Can we watch Anyone But You soon?
There is a life I lead.
I would watch. We can watch that tonight.
Cut my teeth. I can take what I need to get by. It doesn't make it easy. The other piece of my heart.
Do this. All right, we're finally putting the room back together. So excited.
When I return from the afterglow, will you carry me like I am whole? Wait, hold on.
The co-working space of your dreams.
The co-working space of our fucking dreams. Okay, so as you can see, I have got the room back in order, like the desks and stuff. And so now I am so excited. I'm gonna go get my yarn. I thought it'd just be easier to get the whole drawer. Here's what we're working with. This is not gonna be nearly enough, I feel like, but that's okay. Let's just see how it looks. I feel like if I had more, I would organize it like by type and color and stuff, but since I only have this much, I'm just gonna try to make it look nice and not worry about like organizing it, I guess.
If I could take you back to my youth.
I don't have nearly as much yarn as I thought. Like I was like, oh, I'll probably fill it like half. But it's gonna look so lame. No, it's so cute.
The other ring on my wrist is gold, pairing with the light it holds. When I return from my spinning ball, I'm remembering the words you told me.
It's definitely gonna be cute with more yarn.
No, it's gonna be so cute. It already looks cute.
It was more like I thought each ball of yarn took up so much more space.
Well,
Like these are so much bigger. When I built them, they were so much bigger than I thought they were.
yeah, I know. Well, I think like they'll look cute once you have like 3 in each diamond. Like I don't think you
Yeah.
can fill all of them,
Yeah.
but if you have at least some in all of them, I think it'll look cute.
But the feeling is all gone. Feeling is all gone.
As we've been working in this room more and recording our podcast and all that fun stuff, we've really been loving the room. There's only a couple finishing touches we want to do, like hanging some art above this cozy chair, and of course continuing to fill these shelves with more yarn and decorations. But for now, it's working so well and I could not be happier with how it turned out. Thanks so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you're subscribed and I will see you guys in the next video.